Welcome back to my channel, Chandler Elizabeth. I'm Lisa. So, I do not understand because I use the same formulas I use on my clients, and every single time, except for one time, it turned out exactly like what I wanted, except it literally faded like within 2 washes. But every single time I try to formulate this beautiful orange color, it turns out red, and you can't really see because I have the ring light, so it makes it a lot darker. It makes it kind of look more brown, red brown, but I want it orange. Like, I want to look like a ginger. So I use 06C and a splash of 08CR. A splash. And my hair isn't even a level, it isn't even an 8. It is a lot darker, not a lot darker, but whatever. Like, I just put a splash just to like loosen it up a little bit, and here we are. It just pulls like fire red, and I'm like, I want to be orange AF. So, you know, now I'm probably gonna have to just use Direct Eyes Pravana because I just want to be orange. Like, I use these formulas on my clients, and it always turns out beautifully, like orange, yellow, like just it looks natural. It looks like they're a ginger, and my hair is just like red. Hello. But at least the cut is good. My roommate came through and texturized my layer some more. I just needed so much texture. It was just still so heavy. Anyway, so I'm gonna try to make this video short, I swear. Okay, so on last Saturday, I was just planning on having a chill night at home. What did I do? I left work around 6 and went and picked up my food, got some ice cream, sat on my freaking ass on the couch, watched some stuff, watched my idiot brother, and then once I finished the movie, it was 9 o'clock, and I was like, do I want to watch another movie and probably eat more? Apparently, I still eat like a piece of shit even when I'm not high, so I don't have any other excuses. Like, I feel myself gaining weight, and it might just be like slowly coming at me from the month where I was a huge stoner, but I can just feel my thighs like just rubbing against each other, and I'm just like, fuck you. But anyway, do I want to watch another movie, or do I want to go out? Everyone kind of was like already in a chill mood. Like, I think everyone just wanted to stay in. So I texted my friend Katie, who I never really hang out with just one-on-one. We usually just hang out with a group from the salon. I was like, hey, what are you doing? Do you want to go out? And she's like, oh, I'm on the fence about it. Same. She's like, I can't decide if I want to go out or not. And then I was like, me either. I'm down if you want to go, but at the same time, I don't really care. And then 10 minutes later, she was like, fuck it, let's go. And I'm like, hell yeah. Oh, my arms just wiggled so hard. Sorry. So we go out, and it's fun. We had a few drinks. I don't know why I keep taking double Jaeger bombs, but I keep doing it, and I need to stop. Just do singles. Like, bitch, you don't need... It's just out of control. Because in my brain, it's like, oh, I need another shot. I've only had one. But there's 2 shots in it. And each time, I'm surprised I didn't die. Anyway, so I've had a couple double Jaeger bombs. She has a few drinks. We're sitting talking, and then we're like, we're ready to dance. So we hit up Varsity, because we never go to Varsity when it's a big group, because not a lot of people like Varsity. So we go. We're dancing. We're having a great time. We're like, next bar. And then we go to, I think, like Texas Republic. And the line was long as hell. And I'm like, no, next bar. And so we're walking. We started off at Whiskey, by the way. Anyway, we're walking. I think we plan on walking back to Whiskey. So we're taking a stroll. And this guy, we definitely were already wasted. And I think we stopped and talked to a group of guys, and I just remember, oh my God. It was just a lot of like random talking to people, like, where are you going? And this and that, and blah, blah, blah. And anyways, we ended up ditching everyone, and then it was just us walking down the street. And this tall-ass, hot dude is walking on the sidewalk, like, in our direction. And my ass is wasted AF. And I don't know how we stopped him to talk, but he told me I was like, oh my god, hey. Which I'm like, I probably believe that. But in my mind, I think I'm probably just like, oh my god, you're hot. And then he's like, you're hot. And I'm like, cool. I remember just like talking. So I basically hollered at him just right off the street, and we're chatting. And Katie said this happened in a span of 5 minutes of when we started talking and when we decided to dip. But okay, so we're talking. And at some point in the 5-minute exchange, I like pick up his hands and just put them on my boobs. So we're just on the street caressing my boobs, and I'm like touching his chest, and I'm like, fuck, you're hot as shit. And he's like, you're hot. And I'm like, ugh. And he's 6'6". You know, your girl loves them tall guys. He is so hot. Oh my god, he is very sexy. And I'm just fondling him. And then he just scoops me up onto his arms. So we're just on the side of the street. And I'm like straddling this stranger. And then we just start making out. And then Katie's like, all right, I'm going to go home. And I think we discussed whether or not we were going to go eat and blah, blah, blah. But obviously I was like, here's my number. Let me have your number. Like, we're going to meet up later. Like, no, we're going to go right now. So Katie decided she was going to leave. And then I took him home. Didn't expect anything. Nothing at all. I know how this shit goes. Like, sometimes sex is just sex. You know, it doesn't have to be anything more. So we're chatting, blah, blah, blah. He's driving. Was he drunk? I don't know. But, so we get back to my place and we're making out, and it's getting hot and heavy and he's just, okay. So, I can't tell this without dying, but, so he's in my mouth. Just right in there. Not even like fully yet, but he's freaking, yeah. So not fully, but in my mouth, all of it. And I'm just like trying to just get it in there. And then I throw up on his fucking dick. It was just a little bit, but I like felt it come out, and I was like, ah. And then it's just like on him, and then it like got on my bed, and I was just freaking out. He's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, why are you sorry? I barfed on you. And whatever, I'm freaking out because it's my bed, and I like shit clean, and I'm like, how am I supposed to clean throw up? How am I supposed to clean throw up off of a mattress while I'm drunk? And I'm like, please take my sheets off the bed. And I didn't know what to do, so I just like sprayed some 409 on that bitch, like, and I mean, it doesn't smell. The next day I sprayed some more on it, but yeah, I just remember that event happening, and I was just like, wow. But we continued on, and at some point I tried to go back down there, and I was like, no, it smells like throw up, I can't do this. But he still made out with me. And the next morning he was just like, oh my god, I can't believe that happened. And he was like, I'm a huge germaphobe, so it's saying a lot that I still kissed you after you threw up. And I was just like, is it saying a lot? Like, I don't know. But the whole night he was just like, what's your middle name? And trying to get to know me and all this stuff. And I'm just like, it doesn't have to be like this. I'm pretty sure I was just like, ew, stop. Like, it doesn't have to be like this. Sometimes sex is just sex, and it can just be like that. Like, I went out with zero expectations, zero intentions of anything. I'm just out with my girl, we're partying, we're just gonna have a great time. And then I run into this dude, and all of a sudden he's at my place, and we're just getting it on, and it's just, oh my god, it was fucking amazing. And nothing. No, I'm just not expecting anything. I just don't ever expect anything. I think I like to play it safe. And the next morning he's just like, oh, I like you, I want to get to know you, I want to take you to breakfast. And I was just like, well, I have work. But I get off at blah, blah, blah. And he's like, okay, let's go have dinner. And I was just like, okay, like, I don't always have my guard up, but I am pretty realistic / probably more of a cynic. Like, I just don't have expectations, and I kind of go with the flow, and it just doesn't need to be something that it isn't. Like, don't make it be more than what it is. And So I was like, yeah, I mean, sure, I would love to see you again. And we went to dinner and we talked, and it was just so unexpected. Like, here we are out, like, I was just thinking about it the whole entire next day. Like, if we had decided to stay at if we had just decided to stay at Texas Republic, or if we decided to stay at Varsity, or if we didn't even go out, because I was not even planning on going out. Wow, can I speak? And then he was like, yeah, if blah, blah, blah didn't happen, like, we wouldn't be right there, right then, on the sidewalk, running into each other. And we've hung out several times after, and, I, like, really like this guy. How? We've hung out a few times. I mean, it hasn't even been a whole week yet, but we hung out a lot, and we talk a lot, and he's just, like, maybe because he was, like, 6'6", so super fucking tall, super sexy, like, he obviously works out, like, I kind of just didn't really think anything of it. Not that I thought he was douchey, but I was just like, like, he's just this hot guy. Like, he's just probably just trying to get it in also. Like, I just didn't think that he would be who he is, and he is who he is, and I'm really into it. And today, we hung out, and then I had work. So on my drive home, I was just like, okay, well, maybe I just need to chill out, because it has only been not even a week. We've hung out several times, several days, and, I am already feeling some type of way, and I don't feel this way about anyone that I just met. Not in a, like, it's not even like a psycho crazy obsession way, like with Peter. It's just like kind of like a genuine feeling, and I'm kind of scared, but I'm not at the same time. Like, I'm kind of into it. But you have to play it safe, you have to protect yourself, you have to protect your heart, and blah, blah, blah. But, I mean, I'm kind of like just wouldn't be mad if we just dove right the fuck in. Like, I'm not gonna share, like, intimate details, but we talk, and talking's awesome, and I think we like or want the same things. I don't know. But for the first time ever, so I still have a picture of Corey and me, my ex, in my wallet. Not that, I don't know, like, sometimes I look at it and I'm like, it just feels like it'd be so angry just to, like, take it out and, like, and just throw it away. Like, I see it and I know I need to take it out of my wallet, but I just never, like, had the urge to. But after a few days with him, like, I want to. I haven't yet, but I am going to after I finish this video. Also, you guys, this is pretty important. I deleted Peter the pilot's number. And Ryan. So I'm going to throw his name out there now. Ryan is the scrumdiddlyumptious guy that I've spoken about in a few videos. I deleted both of their numbers. They've always been there just for backup, but I deleted them. I was just like, it's time. And also, this guy from my past, we talked a little bit. We planned to go out on a date, and we never did because he always bailed. Something always came up. I had a feeling I knew it was him because I don't know another 616 number, but he was just like, hey, what's up? And just asking me how I've been. And I was like, oh, who's this? And he was like, hey, it's Jeff. Yeah, I'm going to start throwing names out. He's like, hey, it's Jeff. We talked a while back. We never went out because I was studying all the time, remember? And it's just like, yeah, I do remember. And I mean, I guess I was pretty indifferent about it anyways. And this was before I met the 6'6" guy. And I mean, I guess I'm down to go on a date. And he's like, yeah, would you be down to go to dinner and have drinks and then see where it goes? And I'm like, I can promise you it probably won't go anywhere back to your apartment, but I'm down to meet, because I'm like, fuck you, dude. Were you really studying the whole entire time, or did you find something? Like, meeting people online is just so unpredictable and everyone's disposable, but whatever. I wasn't really, like I said in my last video, I'm not like desperate for anything, you know? So I'm just like, whatever. So he's been hitting me up, and you know how I be. It's not like I'm talking to multiple people all of the time, but most of the time I kind of am, especially if I'm on the app still. Like, there's always about 2 just like chit-chatting because I'm bored, distractions, and it's nice to not have like all of your eggs in one basket for anything. But I just haven't really texted him back at all because I just don't want to, because I only like this guy. And honestly, even if it doesn't really go anywhere, I'm cool with it. But it's just like, this is a refreshing feeling, because normally it is just what it is. It is just sex. It is just, we're gonna go on a date and see how it goes, and it probably won't go anywhere because it never does. And here I am thinking I'm just gonna have a one-night stand, literally picking him up off of the fucking street. And then he just like happens to really like me. And then I just happen to really like him as well. And it's just so refreshing, because I just haven't felt this way at all. Like, I don't remember being excited. Like, even whenever I was talking to Ryan, like, we went on a couple dates, and he was cute, and I liked him, but I never really got giddy when we were talking, even though we would text, like, long paragraphs. Like, I never got giddy. But with Peter, I would always be like, oh my god, like, he could literally text me back, like, LOL, and I'm just like, that's a crazy psycho obsession. Ryan is like, and then this guy, I'm just like, what are the fucking odds? Like, what are the odds? What are the odds, you guys? You tell me. Like, I'm into it. He's so sweet. And we'll see where it goes. Honestly, I would love for it to go somewhere. And even if it doesn't, I guess I'm just glad to have met him and spent time with him. He's just really fucking... All I can say is just 2 hands. Like, that's pretty impressive. And he's just... I cannot stress enough how sexy he is. Like, he is just so hot. He's older, but he's tall. And he got that body. And he's bald. Like, he shaves his head. And I think that's so hot. Like, either shave or have hair. You know? Like, just don't be... whatever. But, yeah. Like, literally did not plan any of this. Didn't even plan to go out. Did not... And even with the thought of going out, like, I was just not planning on doing anything. I'm like, I'm going out, I'm gonna dance, I'm gonna have fun with my friend. And we just bump into him. And it's just been very wild. So that's my whole story. Song on repeat. I don't really have a song on repeat. I've been listening to Martin Garrix a lot. I watched his 2018 Tomorrowland set on YouTube, and it was lit. It was so good. I watched it twice. I was like, damn. And I was sitting there sober, like, I feel like I'm all drugged out. Like, it's just amazing. Anyway, I'm trying to make it short. It's 18 minutes video. Oh my god, I keep having a stroke. Well, anyways, thanks for watching. Don't throw up on dicks. And subscribe to my channel. Share, like, comment. Add me on Snapchat, Chandler Liz. Instagram, Hair by Lisa Left Eye. Thanks. Bye. I wish there was music, but there's not.